Okay, so what are the ways that you can detect and discern that a man is intimidated by your success versus a real man who just wants to go through the journey with you? This is an important topic, and every topic that I discuss here is created towards helping you meet and marry your husband. Period. So the different topics is created towards that destination. And I know that one of the problems or challenges that single women, successful single women, have is they're trying to detect who is there for me versus who is there for what I have, who is there for my money. Especially when a successful single woman is marrying a man that is not up to them financially in their status. So, how can we be able to detect who is there for me versus who is there for the money or the status and the fame? I think number one, it has to be, we'll just examine three quick ways in this video and we'll wrap it up. Number one, it's really in his core values. I would say it starts with his core values. Beyond you, what are the things that these guys stands for? And so when a person says, "Oh, you're the center of my world" and all that, what are the core values? What were the things that he used to live out his life before you existed? And that's why ladies should learn not to just fall for these sweet nothings. Center of the world. So before you came, it means he had no world. These are important questions to ask. So what are his core values? This is going to help you know. These are important. This is an important question to ask, and this is an important thing to look out for. I've been singing the song of the 100 conversations and questions that I created to help both male and female learn what kind of critical questions to ask those that they are ready to get into a serious relationship with. You don't. It's not before marriage. It's before. Although you're already in a relationship towards marriage, while you are late to the party, but you can still get it. It's really before you get into a relationship. What are his core values? Because his core values is how he has been living life and is how he's going to be living life after and outside of you. His core value, does it include using people? And this thing is, nobody is going to now say yes. Yeah, I use people. I use them. You wouldn't even believe it. No, it depends on the story. So it tells you a story of how this person has a pattern of never sticking with a relationship and always climbing over people's head to get what he wants. Those are the things to look out for. These are the reasons why you should not have sex outside of marriage, because these things cloud your judgment and you're just not, when others are telling you to not look as if they don't like you, you're not just able to see. You cannot see clearly because your judgment has been clouded with sex. So, what are its core values again? And depending on the person you're getting married to, I always advise. I've already given my own description right here on this channel of who I believe a right man is. Is spirited. Check out the green flag videos, 10 green flags. You want to check out that video. A man who loves God, fears God is a man I recommend all the time. And it's not just because he says it, it's because he lives it. Because marriage was created by God anyway. So a person who references the creator of the institution, go for him in words and in deeds. Nobody is perfect, but when you watch the 10 green flags video to know that he's the right man for you, you understand what I'm saying. So I'm saying this to answer the question. So how do you know that he's not after? What are his core values and what has he been living out before you came? You are not the center of his world in the sense that, oh, without you he cannot live or whatnot. I mean, I get that needs to be said, so you are happy and everybody is happy, but we now then need to know, after that has been said, so what forms his daily decision and his habits. Number two is, don't forget, we're talking about how to detect and discern that is not intimidated by your success, not only your money as well. Number two is he also has a life that he's passionate about living. Honestly, I find it interesting where, and I know that these things happen freely, but I find it interesting when men are telling women, don't go out, come home, don't come home. Like, it just smells joblessness. So you yourself, you want to make sure you're not getting together with a visionless person. And it's not about, so anybody can have a job and maybe they close by 6, staff boss takes them, or they drive home, they're home by 7 or 8, and then they start monitoring you. Beyond the work that he's doing, does he have a vision of the future that he wants to see in his world that is going to build outside of you. Every individual should have that. Every individual. Nobody should get into a marriage visionless because you're going to wear the other person out. Ha! You're going to wear the other person out, literally. Because I think people just think, oh, well, we get into marriage, we'll just always be together, 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 and together. I mean, trust me, you will be together, you should be together, but you must have something that is burning in your heart that you can wake up in the midnight when your spouse is sleeping to think about, to journal about. And same for him as well. Maybe not necessarily in the middle of the night. If you guys are not middle of the night people, it can be during the day where this person actually has their own space. Because these are the issues when you don't have when this person and the bunny vision doesn't need to be popular. So I'm actually talking because I'm addressing especially successful women who are popular. So it doesn't have to be popular, like, oh, something. The people that are truly successful. And what really is success? Success is, if you want to define it in basic, it's success for me is living out how and why God has made you, has designed you to be right here on earth in the way He wants you to live it out. And if you want to say it on a basic, maybe work way, you say success is achieving a certain goal and whatnot. So depending on what he has been designed, what if you are an actress and he is not, he's a constructor and construction engineer? Like, even if they do YouTube video and all that, the probability of him being more popular than an actress is still low. It's not like it's impossible, but if we're looking at probability, is low. So it's not about, and that's the problem. Success is always attached to popularity. It's not about popularity. It is about, is this person reaching the goal and the reason for his living every day? Let me tell you, it is people who don't have vision that go around being intimidated by women who are doing their thing, who are living out their own vision. So you want to make sure of that. And that's why I tell women, it's not, sometimes people who are popular, sometimes even by chance. So you as a woman who is successful, don't think the person next best person to marry is another successful person. Please go and look at Hollywood and let them speak to you about their track record of how that is going. It's not going well. Because you know why? That's not what, it's not popularity versus popularity. Oh, no, no, no. It's vision versus vision. And the vision, it must be burning. And the thing about vision is that it always thinks beyond self. So even as I share this, you can be a woman who is either popular or not popular, but I want to particularly speak to women who are popular. You also want to make sure that beyond your popularity, there's true vision burning in your heart. If you don't have it, please go and ask God, go and get coached, go and receive vision. We have resources that can guide you with that under the description of this video. So that's the only thing that's going to make different, because if you guys are not people of vision, you're going to be selfish. It's going to be all about you, what pleases you. You will never even give excuse your partner to say, oh, okay, my partner is working on this is his vision, or these are vision. And that's how it starts. It's selfishness. Me. Where are you? I need you now. You need to be here. It's about you is about him. Or for the woman too, it's about ha. And then the marriage cannot work because self is not, you need to die to self. You need to die to self. You need to think of self less when it comes to marriage and more of the other person, or you don't get into the marriage at all. So selflessness, you think of yourself less. And the third reason, the way to detect and discern that a man is intimidated by his success is by, so we've already shared two ways. I have so many reasons in my head, but it has to be by how he's interacting with you currently before you even go deeper. You're having a conversation with him, he's already saying, what's this thing you're even doing, self now? Wow. What what's this? And this is not even just about intimidated, he may be also not interested, doesn't value the work that you do. He's already saying it, but you say no, he must be tall, dark, and handsome. You people will look good together. You must date him first. That let me date him first. Let me see. And this is how women get into messy situations. So his level of interest in the work that you do, and also your level of interest in the work that he does as well, also goes a long way because I don't want it to just be one way. But this level of interest speaks a lot. So how interested is it? And I'm not saying interested, come to your workplace, blah, blah, blah. Some people don't have that time truly. It's different dynamics and different designs for different marriages. So we're not saying, oh, that it should now come, it should now, of course, but there should be the creation of time if certain events are important to you. But please know who you are getting into a relationship with so that you don't have unrealistic expectations. Because we have people who are using their ex to judge their next. So their ex was a businessman who always had time every Tuesday afternoon. Then the next is not that kind of, he doesn't have time until Saturday. Then you want to use the same lens from looking at your ex to judge this person. No. Okay. And so there are different other ways. There are different other ways that have not been mentioned in this video. I want you to share with me in the comments so that other people can learn. And if you've got an experience, you can also share that in the comments. Let us all learn and grow together. At the end of the day, hey, my key goal is to help successful single women like you meet and marry your partner. I'm Sagenel, and I thank you for spending this time with me. Check the Meet Your Husband playlist to see range of other beautiful videos that we have for you. And you should also check the links in the description to find how you can work with me one-on-one. I'll see you in my next video. You can definitely see me on previous videos that you've missed. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Thank you for watching.